Well, good evening and
Jace.
welcome on. Good evening all. Dino, you got pants on yet?
I've got pants on.
You got pants on?
Yeah, good weekend of football again.
No.
Headlining.
Don't. Slow down.
What?
Slow down, Dino. I've not seen you for a couple of weeks. How are you?
I seen you last week. What are you on about?
Was it
That was a memorable appearance from me again, is it?
No,
You're on with that many people?
No. Actually, we had a very good show last Monday. You weren't on. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, yeah.
I like just. Do you want to? At the time, it's 16 minutes past now, mate.
Yeah.
Do we just get? Do you don't want to say hello? Don't want to say?
Yeah.
I know how you
hello.
are. I've been with you the last 3 hours, so I know exactly how you are.
Sure. Can I just get this off my chest?
Wait, is it a shirt?
This handball thing going on. It's been going on for too long.
Okay.
3 years ago, I said to Alan Brazil,
what'd you say?
All we're
Depends
gonna
going for a drink.
apart from that, all we're going to be doing is talking about handballs every Monday.
Yep.
And we're still doing it. And today, again, it's not VAR, it's the law. The law's wrong.
Well, it's the interpretation of the law. Okay, so Kira was the first handball, so it's come over, it's been swung back in. His arms are in a natural position. You cannot argue with that. They're in front of him, right?
I'm already baffled.
All right, they're in front of him. But there does seem to be a little bit of a movement, like he's playing volleyball, isn't there?
Yeah, but I'm still baffled.
He's moved it goalwards, hasn't he?
Well, that's changed from last week. And then, go on to the next one.
But then the ball is then recycled. So it's indirectly, it hasn't come from that. Right? So the ball's come back out, it's gone back in, it's gone over everyone's head, and Zuma's just flicked it in at the far post, right?
It's hit his arms, though.
That's not in dispute.
And they scored from it.
No one's going to dispute whether it hits his arm. It's whether it's handball. Hitting his arm is not the question. Is it handball?
It don't have to be handball now. They just give it anyway. I mean, look at the next one.
Should that goal stand?
Well,
I'm going to tell you, mate. I can see both sides clearly here. If they had not given that goal, I could see exactly why they didn't give it. And because of the way the law is it hasn't directly ended up in the back of the net from him. I can see under the current law why the goal was given.
Right. Can I get this off my chest? Right. The law needs to be scrapped completely, in my opinion. Right. It should be back to the old way of the referee deciding if it was a deliberate handball, if there was intent to handle it. We've all put
but what about the one, Dina? What about the one where the player comes out and he spreads himself and he makes himself bigger by using his hands?
Right, is it deliberate? So all the refs got to worry about is...
but if his arms are out... If he comes out doing the starfish, right, the Smarkle used to do, right, and hits his arm, you could argue it's not deliberate, but he's certainly making himself a bigger target to get round.
Scrap it. Just say, is it deliberate? And you got the use of the TV screen at the side of you,
right.
And if you require it, you can ask for an opinion from upstairs. But not like the referees in the old days where they had just themselves. Right. Now they've got a screen to go and have a look at. So, if it's deliberate, give a penalty.
Should West Ham's first goal have stood? In your opinion?
On the laws now, no one knows. They change the law every week.
The law is if it's not deliberate handball.
Right.
I mean, I think there is a movement from him to kind of move the ball towards the goal. I think there is evidence to say that he looks like he's doing that.
Well, to be honest, Jace, I've been in football all my life. I don't know. What about the second goal? The second goal. How come Gabriel's against Jesus was not given when Jesus flicks the ball inside him and tonight's was given?
But see, when you go out, like Zamora did there today, when you go out with your arms in that position...
You can't put them anywhere else. You can't put your arms anywhere else. When you lunge to stop a cross, your arms come out in that position. So if you've played football, that is a natural position for your arms to be in. It's not unnatural. It's natural. You can't jump any other way. It's like if you jump backwards for a ball that's going over your head, your arms go up. If you dip down at the near post for a diving header, your arms go out in front of you. Naturally. They haven't got a clue. There's too many little different rules and laws. It's confusing everyone.
03717223344 if you saw the game, or any other handball decisions. You go back to the Liverpool game, the Gabriel one, when who put the ball across? I can't quite remember. But anyway,
Jesus flicked the ball inside him.
Jota put the ball across. And
it's not deliberate handball from Gabriel. It's just hit him. Point blank range.
No, he was very close and the ball was hit with some power. But if they gave that, why? If they're going to give that one tonight, they should have given the one the other day. Right,
but you know Gabriel didn't deliberately handle that ball, don't he?
I do know that.
Do.
I know, I agree with that. And at the time, I said I didn't think it was a penalty. I said at the time I didn't think it was a penalty. But then I see that tonight, his arm is up over there. You're not going to get away with that. I don't know how Gabriel got away with it, actually. Because the letter of the law...
I think that law is spoiling football.
03717223333. First, go to speak to Chris, who is a Bournemouth fan. Chris, you're the first caller on the Sports Bar this week. How does that make you feel?
Hi, Chris.
Not good.
No, why not, Chris?
How you doing,
Chris?
Dean? All right, mate?
Not bad.
Chris, you've got to set the tone for the rest of the week.
Right. Here it is. Right.
Okay.
The first goal from West Ham. If his hands are in a natural position, right, when he's jumping, then fair enough.
What do you think?
They weren't. His hand went towards the ball. Because I sat and watched it time after time after time. His hand went towards the ball.
Like a volleyball player, you mean?
There was evidence.
Like a spike in volleyball. Yeah, he's made that movement. Yeah,
I can see that.
But as you say, Dean, when you're blocking the ball in your own goal, in your own penalty area, when you're going for a sliding tackle like that to block the ball, your arms are going to come up as a natural position.
Yeah.
So you can't give one and not the other. This isn't the first time that VAR have ruled against Bournemouth this season.
Chris, get the chip off your shoulder. Everyone has a decision.
There's no chip on my shoulder.
Chris, get them off. You're both shoulders they're on.
My shoulder.
No, it's not about Bournemouth, Chris. It's not about Bournemouth. No, it's not. It's not about Bournemouth. Every fan listening to this, that as VAR dealing with their side, at some stage will have had one of these decisions go against them.
But like I said, Jason, you can't give one without giving the other.
What do you mean?
Because the West Ham was handball, and the whistle should have gone the minute he hit that ball with his hand. But the referee didn't blow up. He should have blown up before that ball went anywhere near the goal.
Do you know what? I've just seen it again. You're absolutely right.
He
does. He moves his arms and his body towards the ball. He does do it. You're absolutely right, Chris.
But there you go. You see, so you can't give one and not the other.
What do you mean one and the other? What other one?
Was in a natural position.
Do you know? I think they should. Do you know what? I think they should have a meeting, all the referees, and get in a room and go over all these decisions, and then somebody at the front on the stage say to them, right, from now on, that's not a penalty.
But the problem you've got, Dino...
This is a penalty.
But the problem you've got is that...
They're all on a different page.
No, I know, but the problem you've got is because it's so subjective. Now, I've seen that again there, right? If I'm watching VAR and I've had a good look at it, I think that's handball, right? I'm going to say it now. I think that he gets his arms between his... together, where he's playing volleyball, and he moves his arms and body towards the ball to move towards the goal. I think it's handball. I agree with Chris.